You need to know what's on my mind, so let me an ear.
Yay, folks, Millennium Edition 56 here with you once again, and today we're going to be taking a look at a Sony camera. This is the Sony Cybershot DSC P32 camera. Let's take a look at what it has. So, on up here we have our lens, which is a autofocus lens by Sony, of course. The viewfinder is just a hole you look through. Red eye reduction. The flash. And the microphone. On this side we have our place for 2 AA batteries. On the back here we have speaker. Viewfinder once again. A bunch of LEDs. Incandescents in this case. LCD screen, Sony logo, sorts of buttons that does a bunch of stuff, including a mystery button, slider switch, D-pad, zoom, doing it under this flap here, which I already taken off, DCN, USB, and apparently they have an AV out, but it's only monaural audio. So after I put this cover back on this side, we have a slot for the old style memory stick. In this case, we only have a 16 megabyte memory stick to work with. It just goes in like this. Oh no, it goes in the other way. Failure right there. On top here, we just have power button, shutter button. And down here we have a plastic tripod mount. And of course, again, the slot for the memory stick. This is made by Sony, of course. And let's go ahead and turn it on. Of course, right now I have it in setup, or playback mode. So I'm gonna go ahead and see about anyway, I'm gonna see about trying to format. Yes. I've already taken a couple photos with this thing. In fact, the background photo for the Millennium Edition 56 YouTube channel has been taken using this camera. So yeah, let's see what we've got in terms of setup. We have a bunch of, we got MPEG movie. Can you change it? Yeah, you can make it clip motion or multi-burst. In my case, I'll just leave it to MPEG movie. You can have the date and time stamp, which is quite cool. Red eye reduction can be on. AF illuminator, which I'm gonna leave on auto. Memory stick. You have a bunch of stuff. You can even turn beep off, just like on my camcorder where I've disabled beeping. And then we got all that cool jazz. Now let's go ahead and turn it to this. This is where you take the video. This is where you take the photos, and that's where you play back your photos. So that's it for the controls and features of the Sony Cybershot DSC P32. Now time for some sample photos. And I forgot to mention this during the first part of this video, but this thing has a 3.2 megapixel image sensor, and the maximum resolution for the photos is 3.1 meg. If I can get the camera to focus. And for video, the maximum res is VGA, but you can also have 160, in which I will test, but it's for like mailing. So yeah. And then if you hit the menu on camera, you get stuff for white balance. A bunch of cool other stuff. I just leave it on auto. And then for video, you get effects and other cool stuff. So that's it for the features and controls of the Sony Cybershot DSC P32. Now for some sample test footage and pictures. This is the test of the Sony DSC P32 camera. I would not recommend running a YouTube channel off of this camera because it only records 42 seconds onto a 16 megabyte memory stick. Here's the camera I used to record the first part of this video. Here is a low light situation. I don't think you can make much of anything out. Still wouldn't recommend this thing as a YouTube camera. You know, to further show you the quality, I decided to go ahead and film the outro with this camera. So this is a pretty good camera overall, except the video quality, as you can clearly see, stinks. Thank you for watching this video, and please, feel free to leave a comment if you have one.